Alright, straight back at it. Playing Factorio. And I believe last time, after that embarrassing little incident right at the end, we resolved to actually address the problems in our life, right? Which means it is time to get rid of all of this ash. That's right, it's de-ashing day. First thing I'm going to do, the absolute first thing I'm going to do is use a little bit of my precious logistics space here. Because I want to get this oxide out of my inventory. And I realize I'm going to have to establish an actual place for this at some point. I could also just hack something together right now. I suppose, maybe I shouldn't do this right now. Maybe I should suffer just a little bit longer. Okay, I can do that. Suffering's near and dear to me. So, alright. What we have to do is we have to get rid of the ash. We have ash processing, right? And that's the stair-step looking thing, solid separators. We need a lot more of these. Because we're gonna have it. Last game I played, I had 2 lines of ash, and this is gonna be more. So let's just count on 2 lines of ash right now. Can I make another one? No. How do I not have enough steel? Something steel stopped working. That's sad. Alright, so we'll just start with 1 and make another one. So the way things should go is it should be a directional thing. Materials get gathered, go into the base at one area, get processed into usable parts, moved into the assembly area, and then waste products exit the bottom and then come and wrap back around. So the most natural place to put the ash processing area, I guess, would be up here or up with the seaweed right up here, up above the lake. Out of the way, you know? So let's do that. Down you go, right? Alright, so what we got? We've got suit separation, which I'm going to have to do. Coal dust. Oh, they put in a recipe for dealing with tailings dust. Good. There was no way of dealing with that last time. Alright, so right here. This is the goal. And how much? Oh, it takes a lot of power. That does not put a smile on my face right there. Alright, so let's just start simple, right? We know all this is going to come straight up, right? Well, can I just pick it up? Alright, we'll hook it up first, right? We'll do this. And we'll go right here. Like so. And then we'll come up. See, this is bad because I'm impinging on where the steam engines will be. Trying to look into the future, and I'm seeing that I'm doing something dumb again. Which is, you know, just kind of what I do. This guy doesn't really need to exist anymore. I'll relocate him farther up. Alright, so just very simple first step. I'll move the thing instead of moving the power pole. There we go. And the important thing is it's going to make coal dust, right? And coal dust needs to immediately go straight back into circulation. Yeah, it's got to be one of these, right? It's going to be like last game. Because I'm hampered by speed of hands. Alright, so you're going to have 3 outputs. Yes, yes. One of which I'll, like... all of which will be buffered right there. Okay, whitelist, oxide, whitelist, coal dust. Coal dust. Coal dust should go right here because it goes straight back in. No, no buffer whatsoever there. No buffer. We're doing this right. So coal dust comes back in, and it needs to go right back into the energy production chain. Like not right there, unfortunately. Oh, this has to come directly up. I want to insert it in right there, or right there. So coal dust should dart down right here. And then it takes a turn. Yeah. And that should always be able to vent, right? I mean, probably, right? Okay. So right there. I don't think I'm going to be able to run the oxide forge off the coal dust. Well, maybe I will, honestly. Let's try it. Let's literally just try it, right? So what's going to happen is I'm going to get iron oxide out, and it has to be turned into iron, and then naturally it wants to just drop straight down here and get back into the game this way. Right, this is the oxide rejoining the proper flow of things. Oh look. Oh look what I do here. Alright, we'll make that work, right? So this has to be coal dust. Coal dust. There you go. And then iron oxide. We'll get an iron oxide belt going. Actually, I want that to be further up. No, that's not how it should be. I had it right the first time. I think, looking into the future, can't tell. But I do know I need it to connect to the iron oxide bus. Oh, look at me just completely messing it up. Alright, fine. There we go. Alright. And more iron oxide will come down here. And now I need to make a kiln. Yeah, this is quite a bit much what I'm doing here, isn't it? So put it farther over here. The ideal spot for it. Ideal spot, comma, if I would stop being bounced around by the belt. You're right there, right? And yeah, and that's output right there. You are output, and you are, oh look, the thing I had before. And now I have it again, finally, military. Finally, I can shoot things. I can communicate properly with the natives. I have succeeded in creating the perfect communication device for the locals. It is foolproof. At last, we will have understanding. And ashes just ashing out, right? But unfortunately, this can't be there. This has to go through here, which means we have to fiddle with this a little bit, which is okay. There, we have the oxide bus. which we will feed normally. Feed abnormally, I guess is the way to put it. Use a full steel chest to get rid of this. Wow. Alright, and we will also feed this abnormally. There we go. Come back when you're done. This leaves soot. Soot has to go to another one of these, which I suppose I should establish already. Okay, so grab some more of that. Good, now I can make another one of these. I want to use. And so this, I believe, will feed 2 of the extractors. So I'll put the other one right here, and it will curve over here. And so second level, and then we'll have another ash line coming along here, and then Unit 3 and Unit 4 will be there. So soot will be right here, which means we have to put our enforcement right over here. Probably put it closer. And again, may you never, ever speak in anger. We're going to have to put another one over here, right? To protect the fish. To serve and protect the fish. There we go. And we need one more of those solid separators, please. Actually, we need a couple more, but we're behind in steel. Oh, I can make myself a gun. Make a proper gun for yourself. Now that you have all the theory work, leave yourself logistic space. And this is soot separation. Yeah, look at that. Alright, so we're going to have a soot belt that goes in like this. And this will go straight up into the soot belt. And you will whitelist soot. Right there. Boop. And that's probably all it's I ever need, right? Just one hand. Okay, 2 hands. 2 hands. I know it's going to be like this. I know it's going to be like that. That's probably a little bit of overkill, but the thing is, it's not a lot of overkill. Alright, so. Oh, I didn't connect it up. This is tragic right here. And such our friend turns into a variety of ores. All of which need to go directly into their ore hoppers. So we're going to do it's going to go straight out like this, right? And then it'll eventually go to places. But for right now, we will just put boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that will fill up, and that will be a problem. Oh, it makes ash too. How wonderful. Alright, and of course yeah, it'll just go straight south. Why take it too seriously, right? It's a funny joke that it make ash. But this makes iron, copper, aluminum, zinc, and lead. Wow, nice. I'm not even looking at what I'm getting right now. This is just stuff that's happening over there. I am so far behind. I'll start down here. I want iron ore, whitelist. I want whitelist, copper ore. I want whitelist, lead ore. I want whitelist, zinc ore. And I want whitelist, aluminum ore. Nice. Alright, so I think we're ready, right? I'll just kind of light this up. We'll light this up. Now we're ready to start taking applicants. And we'll see if we can process the shameful material that is coming off of our boilers. So pick that up, pick up, pick up. problems already. Ah, I picked up the thing. Ah, problems, problems. Brownouts. Biters getting through. Alright, there we go. Let's see if we can even drop everything at full speed. Maybe not at full speed. Well, there's a full belt right there. That thing can't. Those can't vent. Alright, so we gotta do a trick of some sort, right? It's just disconnected from the grid now? I hope not. Alright, so we gotta do a belt trick, right? To get all this stuff on the other side of the belt. Here, let's do something that's just obvious that we're doing something dumb. Right? Right here. Just make it completely obvious that this is a non-standard configuration of intelligence. Whoop. Yeah, look at that. That looks like Factorio right there. It's too much ash. Alright, you guys start working. I'm gonna walk away as if there's gonna be no problem whatsoever. Everything's gonna be fine, right? So I'm going down to the ash parade here. Huh. Are we all 5,000? No, not all. Now all of this has to eventually make it to the recycler. I can't have it just stacked up like this, even though it's serving useful purpose. Because it's just, I think I'm probably making ash faster than I'm consuming it. Probably. Well, anyway, this is the new problem coming. I just had to deal with the major problem right here. Alright, so with this brilliance, as you can see, we are in good shape. Uh-oh, we're backing up. Because as I recall, it wasn't enough. We need another separator. We need everything. What do you need? You need everything. Okay, we'll go get everything. Luckily, iron ore production is vastly exceeding what I need, and I am going full bore on science. That's the sign that something's gone right in your life. Why aren't you moving? Why aren't you moving? Oh, copper production's holding me back. That's weird. Alright, I'll have to go handle that. Yeah, that is a problem. Meanwhile, I am not processing this entire belt, am I? Which means this is getting choked and problems are happening. And I am 4 units of steel short. How wonderful, yes? Yes, yes. Alright, so how are we doing here? It's definitely going, right? You're gonna be a long time getting fueled. So that's good. And this is coming down, and it's just dumping itself right in the line right there. And it's not being turned to ash because the existing ash line isn't going fast enough. Oh, now it is, somehow. I feel like I'm going to regret many of these decisions I'm making right here. As I regret oh so much in life. Okay, so good, right? Just continue scooping it up. Do I have 4 yet? Oh, I do. Nice. I probably could have been working on the prerequisites in that time. Shotgun, never really liked the shotgun. But really like the firearm magazine. Pity it's so far away still. We will do the exact same thing right here, yeah? Oh, and this is already... It really produces soot at that rate? What is this? 2 soot to guarantee one thing with a 70% chance that one thing stays? I will have to deal with this eventually, right? Look, more tech. I'm just mindless. I'm not going for anything at this point. I'm just mindlessly clicking whatever's first. I am so far behind when it comes to implementing the tech that I've researched that it is. Oh, I wonder why suddenly it's clearing now. Maybe it's just not producing enough, as much ash anymore. Interesting thought. But very glad to see it clearing that out. Let's see if we can get an entire belt of ash being consumed. Right there, right? No, don't do this. Don't be dumb. Just don't be dumb. Try not to be dumb. Right there. That's what we do. Well, it's still going to be hard, right? Because I have to get the pyrite through here. I should have thought this through. And the coal dust through there. The coal dust can come around up to the bottom. And then dart up. Here, I'll do that now. And so the coal dust will come through there. Probably should have made the coal dust bus happen this way, but then the pyrite bus would have to happen a different way. Yeah, did not design this particularly well. So, oxide. I keep calling it pyrite. It is absolutely not pyrite. The oxide belt goes right there and just dunks itself down there. How am I going to get coal dust there? Because this thing's going to snake around. Maybe. I am doing all of this wrong. Alright, coal dust comes out the other side then. So we have a arm for whitelist, oxide right there. And then we have an arm for, and the soot has to be, man. Alright. Not exactly at my best right now, but we'll make do, right? And boop. Why have we stopped? Why is the pyrite not being... Oh, because I missed. Because I'm just dumb. I guess I'm just an idiot. Alright, very important that not stop, by the way. And this is coal dust. Do I see that? Raw coal, and then dust. Coal dust. You head southways. And you get on the other side. Problem is getting on the other side like this is that this is where another ash belt has to come. I suppose this one's going to be terminated here, so I should not be so... Hopefully it's going to be terminated here. Alright. Very much not sure. Like, the other belt can come right here, I suppose. And this is soot. You are soot. Which is different from everything else. I suppose it's nice that it does separate out for me like that. It is a separator after all. Okay, you do that. Make the world a brighter place. begin working. And that should clear this entire belt, yeah? Why don't you have power? Why didn't I... How can I make this even more embarrassing? Alright. What is that? Because you're not listed correctly. Grab that. Let's check again. Whitelist. Again, I wish whitelist was the default. Really do. Okay. So, now we're actually cleaning the belt, right? The ash is being processed. I believe I can load the belt a little higher, right? Specifically this stuff. I'm not looking forward to scooping all this up. Maybe I better build... Why are you out of fuel? Oh, because it picked up the coal dust. It can't do that. Not allowed. Now I have to clean the belt. Not allowed to pick up coal dust. Alright. And that stops steel production. And oh my god, the embarrassment. I guess I should have targeted down here to join the list. Alright, noted. This isn't... Okay, I'm doing something dumb. I'm putting the coal dust into the wood belt, erroneously believing it to be the fuel belt. What's going on here? Do we just have no demand for steam right now? It's weird that it's this one, exactly this one that stops. Maybe they're all stopped and this is just ashing out. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Right here. Get rid of some of this for me. To simulate heavy load, right? This is full ashing. Alright, wonderful. Let's get ceramic. Alright, this is simulating heavy load, but this what I'm doing here is wrong. This only becomes a fuel line right here. The wood line will keep going. It's only dumping into this line right here because of convenience. That's what I'll say. Alright, so this is simulating full ashing, full power going, and it will reach over here very soon. We have to deal with these. I shouldn't leave this. But I must not mistake my purposes. For if you do not have the purpose clear in your heart, you shall blunder every time. Someone very smart said that, surely, and I'm not just making up stuff. Alright, so, what is happening here now is we are bypassing the wood belt, but we have no call for fuel. This is a time for celebration, in all honesty. Do not need any fuel. So are we going to get into a situation where I need to I need to use the electricity in order to create the... Why are you stopped? You're not stopped, but it's also not clearing the belt either. That's... You under... Why aren't you clearing the belt? Huh. I really expected it to do that. Alright, let's take care of this oxide properly now. You make oxide and you make oxide. And we have a place for it now. whitelist oxide, whitelist oxide, and then down here the other one is, this goes coal to coke, so you need coal, not raw coal, just coal. That is again whitelisting. Okay, I'll take the iron oxide and we will leap this belt. I do know in the back of my head I have to make more copper, right? I should probably guard that kind of very precious box right here. Kind of really sort of very precious. Alright, officer, you have a new post. Make sure that box doesn't get eaten. And also get out of my way. So the oxide waste belt will come right here. And it will be this. And we have a few things that need to feed into it, and that's good. And we have one more, right? This. And you're gonna get, no, this is not gonna work anymore. This has to be whitelist coke. There we go. There. Now this is no longer necessary, as that oxide will come out over here and will turn into iron ore. And I believe it will probably be enough. Anyway, we're going to need another separator here. I wonder if this is slower in this mod. Because while this is, I think, my biggest ash producer, there's more. There is more out there. Look at this. Heterogeneous diet. I wish I would get this made. Well, I very much wish I could get the main. We're actually backing up on wood. What does that mean? That means that has to go into the fuel line somewhere else too. Right, that's not a fuel line, that's an actual coal line. This is a good fuel line to put that in. So I'll have to do a poor man's splitter right here. Give me the ash. And I'll do something with this rich clay somewhere else. Yeah, it's time to put in a poor man's splitter. And that will just do this. Right in there. Or should I do it like this and prefer this stuff to be made before this stuff? I think that's probably true, right? In this line, all it does is it feeds the ore miners. There. That'll keep it moving a little bit, right? And it'll turn off some of these. Now look, more ash. And that means less ash, essentially. That's fine. We have to deal with all this ash and then go deal with the ash down there. Such a small pollution footprint for everything we're doing. Alright. We better have enough steel for another. We do not have enough steel for another. We are quite short. But it does look like we will not be able to process the entire belt off of just 2. This strongly implies that the ash production complex is going to be sprawling. Okay, I can deal with that. The fish will oversee it. Oh, what is this? Have I clipped I have to have clipped something. I have to. Oh, I know what I did. That power pole I picked up, and I said, surely that isn't going to separate everything. It separated everything. I saw this gap and I wondered, oh, that has to be alright, right? Doing this is okay, right? No, it wasn't okay. Boom, steam engine online. Alright. No wonder things are so quiet. Alright, things are a little better. I mean, okay. That's a value judgment right there. We don't do those value judgments. Things are going to be different now. Was it just not satisfied, or was it living? See, I think it was working at half speed or something, right? Alright, okay, anyway. Don't dwell on the past. Let's go make sure our boilers are all working as we expect. You're all ashing. It's moving at the speed of inserters, which is very slow. There we go. All you guys ashing out as hard as you can right now, right? I wonder if is there a graph that'll show me consumption of ash? Yeah. Oh, there's production and consumption. I never thought to look at this like this. Does it actually capture side products? I guess so. I would have just thought it wouldn't have. Alright, so gas production right now is around 1,000 per, and ash consumption here is half that. And a lot of that's going to be transport, right? You know, that's what I tell myself. Nowhere to sleep. And that will catch up, because it's the flood of the oxide that's really causing it problems here. Another story I tell myself. Alright, so time to hurt my inventory. Okay. I'm gonna do one of these, right? It's called a splitter. You wouldn't understand. Like, it's very high technology. You really wouldn't get it. And it's the sort of thing that a species come up with just before they launch themselves into space. You just... I'm wasting my time trying to explain it to you. I don't have any more room for any more boilers. I'll have to put them over here, which is, you know, fine, I guess. I'll loop the good... Well, I don't even know if I want to do that. I have many questions. There we go. So, more ash being collected. Ash for the ash god. Good, good, good. And then this is making its way. And all that has to make its way. Oh, ceramic. Nice. We're on the way to the hell of making first level circuitry. That's good. That's a good sign. Alright, so it's time to gather up this ash and that ash. This one looks more appealing, right? There we go. Wood burns clean. I feel I should very much be leveraging this. I suppose I'm going to need the facilities anyway, right? Because of the ash is going to come from somewhere, right? So right here, you're just working full blast, and while you're doing a good job cleaning the air, not good enough, unfortunately. Let's pick this up. This ash line is intuitive. Now do it like this. The next ones are going to be over there anyway. And then this one is same thing, right? I'm just absolutely full of ash. Maybe I should make a one that fits in, but only takes ash that I collect. So I'm going to end up with a lot. And the sideline isn't backing up, which is all I care about. Does this need to exist? Oh, I'm not making any more carbon dioxide, am I? No, it's making it eventually. It's just very slow about it. Should make a dedicated unit. Okay, I gotta go get some copper. This is looking good for the moment, right? Right, for the moment. Oh, fish. Fishes. Why are you... why are the fish turbines not doing... carrying me? Carry me, fish turbines. Ah, that's some nice iron right there. That's all the pyrite, actually. It'll go away. Copper. Copper, right? And... oh, and ash. Ash, right? We are doing pretty good. I should probably just commit to just cleaning these by hand for the next while. Alright, this is doing just fine. It's copper limited. Is that the only point where copper needs to enter into the science chain, into small parts? That's interesting. It's like this ash here is, yeah, here, have more. Have more. I will top you off while I'm here. I support you. And that's just for planter boxes. Let's see. I make small parts. Comes through here, small part line. And it gets split between making things for me and making science. So science only really happens after it's done making things for me. I'm comfortable with that for the time being, yeah? There's no... Did I just see an attack? Did I see that? Did that actually happen? Because that would be quite bad, honestly. Because I've gotten distracted from my goal of making bullets. And if they sense weakness and start swarming on me, it's going to be a big problem, let me tell you. Iron production vastly exceeding expectations. Congratulations to everyone involved in this project. Great job. Great work, everybody. This is Ash Belt 1 being used almost completely, right? Maybe we can put a little more into this. Not a lot more. Like, I feel like what I should do is just an intermediate one for right now. Because this is going to end up going right here, right? You know, our ash separation. There's going to be one that outlets that, like that. There's going to be one that outlets this, like that. And then this is going to go that way. There's going to be one that outputs soot, like that one. And it comes across like this, and like that. Now, here, I give you the gift of my ash. Process this, please. If you succeed, there will be more. Alright. And that's inventory clearance ash. There you go. And it's going to take a long time to empty all those boxes into that machine. And eventually this will become, the new ash line will come around here and then jerk up, and then it'll be just like these two. and feed into the process like that. But for right now, that was just getting stuff out of my inventory. I'm going to go get this stone out of my inventory now. I need a junk box. It's hard to do one of those in a game where... Here, I was going to come over specifically here and get this ash and that ash. I feared this amount of ash. Yeah. Alright, so let's go... Let's load you up. Get some stone out of my inventory. I need some, but not a lot. It's interesting it's not backing up. And by interesting, I mean it's good that it's not backing up. Alright. That leaves 1 unit of stone in my inventory. That's good. Like, this is done, right? This can just be picked up. I'm not going to be mining this stuff anytime soon. Alright, so... This is obviously wrong, right? That's obviously wrong, right? Alright, so... Ash problems. I can just put it in here. No, that would be weak. So things that have to be done. Ensure, probably get second ash belt going. And then I think I need to focus on bullets, right? It's finally in the bullet production part of the game. Get rid of all these tiny things. Let's go take a trip just to take care of that. So to get bullet production going, I'm going to need actual functional steel and lead. Lead is going to aggro these guys, isn't it? Basically, no matter what I do. I could put 2 tree farms over there. I like how the seedlings are just piling up. I should probably go check and see exactly what the ratio is of it's running off carriage. How disgusting. What am I to do with the sap and the soil here? It's gonna go here though. Okay, moving on. We are clearly copper limited at the moment, which is fine with me, because I'm so very, very far ahead of the game when it comes to science. It really doesn't matter if it's just a trickle. But anyway, let's do some math, right? So we determined that moss is produced 16 per 80 seconds, which is weird. And here we need 5 per 20 seconds, so 15 for 60 seconds. So moss production is the limiting factor in seedling production. And then seedling production is 3 seeds per... Actually, this is so backed up. So very, very backed up. Yeah. So 3 seeds per 20 seconds. And then we consume at a rate of 3 seeds per 40 seconds. So running full power, which it doesn't, a single seedling factory right here can produce enough to support 2 tree farms, but it doesn't produce at full power because of the moss bottleneck. See, look, it wasn't producing at full strength right there. So what this is saying is I need to put more moss in place. Moss needs stone and carbon dioxide and muddy sludge. Muddy sludge is produced in great excess right here. I don't want to do this here. I want to spread it out more. Maybe I could just drag the stone over here. then produce more seedlings, because to expand more I'm going to have to put a tree farm over here. Not have to, but I'm going to. Tree farm over here, tree farm up here, flank the lead ore with 2 tree farms right there, and then hem in the pollution that way. And then stake my claim like that and push as high as I can within the little boundaries I have demarked. How's the supply doing? Oh, I've got so much. So much. Alright. So honestly, let's go look at ash again. That's what we were working on, right? Oh, is this good? That good? That is good. This is just completely cranking right here. I believe I cleaned most of this out. Yeah. We're going to have to work on actual aluminum production soon. Are any of you guys actually running off of coal dust? Yes. There you go. Add more. Could increase my ore production. Warms my heart to see wood being used here, because it doesn't leave ash. This has to go into the... definitely has to go in. Let's just do that now. We're not overwhelming it quite yet. So let's just do this. I miss you, splitters. I miss you so bad. What are you doing out of fuel? How can you possibly be out of fuel? Oh, it's being taken to feed that one. They're cannibalizing each other. Alright, so that's ash, that's ash, that's ash. All that's left is just to leave this in right here. You know, jerk it right across and... Alright, let's do that and see if it overwhelms the belt. Kind of feel like we're at that time, right? But no need to get all judgy first. This is prime spaghetti right here. This is peak Factorio. Alright, we'll see if this backs up. I feel like it may, but if it does, I'll fix it. And this is still going good, right? Except I really must dispose of this ore, right? Just like putting another forge here for iron is super easy. Oh, I should have swapped these when I used my pyrite belt. So that's super duper easy. Soot produces a surprising amount of product. And to really push out, I'm going to have to increase my electricity usage, which will increase my ash production, unless I focus on using it from wood, which is a really good idea. Anyway, let's work on what we're doing right here. I get the feeling that my energy production area is just laughably too small, and that I am going to have severe problems with that coming up. That's fine. Severe problems are how you know you're playing Factorio. Okay, good. And we have feedstock in, fuel in, ash out, and then, oh, product, womp womp. Has to come off this side when I should be joining it the other way. I suppose it doesn't actually matter. I can do something really janky like this. Because this looks intentional, right? This is the sign of a master planner. Alright, come here. Buffers are for the weak. Buffers are for those who do not believe in themselves. Here. Can't you take the entire thing? There you go. Work hard. Work smart. And that'll clear itself eventually, right? But we are saturating this belt. I was afraid of this. And the thing is, I'm going to have an entire another row of boilers probably over here. Fish turbines. We are out of the age of the fish turbine saving me. So we will make sure this belt is saturated. The way you do it when you don't have splitters. There, definitely. Make sure it's saturated. There we go. This is professional, right? I mean, it solves the problem. And we have one solid belt of ash going in. Hey, can I see production and consumption? Well, I will in like 30 seconds, right? Consumption of ash, production of ash. Yeah, that's good. Like, we're getting out of debt right here. Now, of course, I have to increase this still further, right? But we're under control, right? Alright, so this is good. Should really do something about these other ores. How hard is it going to be to just pipe copper south? I mean, unfortunately, this is a logistics space that's kind of necessary for the increase in boiler space I'm going to need. Oh wow, just in time. Literally just in time. Alright, so this ash needs to be addressed. And it gets addressed by this belt being reversed. And then we lurch north, right? And there's going to be more boilers in there that will also contribute to it. We will also get this ash right here. And maybe I'll increase the... Is this actually doing okay? Yeah, it does look like it's using up more than it's being produced. Okay, that's fine. I mean, ultimately it won't be fine, but for right now it's just fine. This also needs to be addressed, right? Very happy to see all this wood getting used. Burns so clean. Alright, so let's stick to the topic at hand. And that is de-ashing the world. And I need a couple more of these separators, right? So I need a bunch more steel. Let's see how much was made for me while I was just wandering around. Not enough. But one's pretty good. I think I'll leave this one like right here. Well, I would love to just have it process my ash, all the collected ash, but I don't know if I can afford to. Anyway, press this button a few times. Now we have to make another ash going up. And the best place for it, probably on the inside, right? Because it has to cut left. It's like the most left cutting of all of them. So you can do it right here, right? Yeah. This is new ash, but oh, perfect, right there. We'll go this way, and we'll figure something out from here. I kind of just want to let this do this exactly like it is. Be part of the system, but separate from it for the moment. Here, take more space. You are armed. So yeah, it's inefficient to just leave it like that, but it's also producing providing a valuable public service. So maybe I should. It's buffering is what it's doing. Maybe I'll have the belt come along here, and it will strip out some from the belt into the buffers. And then it will also come up like this, give me an opportunity to use it properly later. Come across and down. So this way I can convert it to be like the other one at some point when I have digested the bulk of the ash. I mean, that's a theory, right? So you over there, you over there, you over there, and nothing right here for right now because it's just digesting, and eventually I'll put inserters there. And it looks dumb, and to be frank, it is dumb, but it'll get me through the next few days, right? So right there, and that connects, right? It does now. And so it goes up. Nope, so it goes up. And then coal dust goes, no, unfortunate, very unfortunate. But we'll make it work. Through the power of spaghetti, fine Italian cuisine, we shall make this coherent? No, that's a little much. We'll make it so that the stuff gets from A to B. So up you go. Alright, so ugly, yes, but it may actually do the job for now. Alright, good. So now let's put some ash on this belt. I really need to set up concrete at some point. But I get the feeling that might be a while away. So this just goes this way now. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Completely and utterly brilliant. Like that, right? And it'll be on its merry way. And then we do the same thing over here. Well, no. Here, just you stop that. You no longer need to labor as you once did. I have made a new life for you. Bup, 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 bup. That's a lot of ash. This is now connected. This is all fit a little more in here, right? There you go. Alright, and I think that will eventually all get used. It's being consumed faster than it's being produced, so one day. Then up here, this slender finger of ash will make it here. And then, once I have the second bank of boilers going, no, really. Alright. There you go. This will be overwhelmed and that guy will start working. For right now, this looks pretty good. Let's go get some more ash. I am a little concerned that this might only be going at like a quarter speed, and that once steam demand really kicks in, ash production will be like quadrupled, and I will not be able to handle it. But, alright, so this problem's pretty easy, right? Just bop. And then just straight over. There. Right there. And stone production, or brick production rather, will participate in the ash system. And this is all ashing correctly. This doesn't even make ash. This will have to be turned into forestry eventually. I'm going to have to do something with the... Oh wow, it's completely jammed. So I'm really bottlenecked on copper right now. Okay, let's go fix that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 4 going, right? And just, oh wow. Oh, it's because of the mining fluid problem. Alright, we'll fix it here, right? So you. There we go. Now I'll draw you down. Not producing enough. Something's wrong. Yeah, this is too far over. The best thing to be wrong. Okay, good. And I can afford to do this because my pollution budget's so high right now. I have made my peace with the world. Now I'm free to exploit it just a little bit harder. That's what that means, right? So you go there, that's ash, you go there, that's ash, you go there. This is ash, goes there, there. Okay. Ash gets drawn across. And up and up, up and up. And then it's going to be the same thing, right? Yeah. Alright. And now we just need more primary production. Is there any way to do this correctly? I don't know. Alright, so let's just put 3 more here. 1, 2. Just follow the pattern, right? Huh. That's not enough to actually talk about right there either. So let's just follow the pattern this far and see what happens. This looks like we're ashing to the left. Alright. And then we do just, it was omnibelt. The all belt. I don't have any underground pipes. I have to improve the mall. That's coming once this ash phase is done with, I think. Make the mall a little bigger, a little brighter. Then, not sure what the next big goal should be. Production steel, production lead. Actually make bullets. Deal with some of the neighbors directly. Seems like a fine idea, right? Oh, something is happening. Because I didn't instruct you to be ash only. Okay. I'll filter it at the end. You'll just pass straight through. So is this 1/2 of the belt going to make it? Should I do more? little worried I might be overwhelming this buffer system right here. Especially since some of it is here. Let's pretend like we're doing this right? There we go. That'll be a little better. And how much farther are we penetrating here? Do we want to say far enough, or do we want to do more? Probably just more, right? Especially if while I'm here. Like, why would I go cheap while I'm here, you know? So the best place is probably this. Here, let's just look at it. No, it's the... I'm gonna get wrecked on the pipes. This is really inconvenient. So I have to offset it like this. Yeah. So is this how I have to do it? We'll have to fix that, but thankfully that is fixable. And straight down you go. Alright, so fluid in, ore out, and then ash off to the left, right? Is this what I want to do? Bing, bing, bing. Just like this. This certainly doesn't look great, does it? But easy access to hook up water. And super easy to just draw in power behind. You can probably just be fueled off of one arm, right? One inserter, rather. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, it may take 2 inserters to actually fill this up. Alright, understood. And the problem is it's only 1 inserter here. Splitters, I miss you. Splitters, I miss you. Yeah, this ash filtering is worrying. Splitters, I miss you. Alright, so go get that coal I dumped on this belt. I picked up some ore. Do not leave with that ore. Alright, looks like we have doubled our copper production. And we are completely slammed shut on iron plate. This is where you want to be. Let's take a look. Ash consumption is above ash production. And over here, this is just going, oh look, we broke loose. Oh, I can make a car. I've never understood the car. I have never had a use for the car. Alright, so main problem is now here. I have to deal with this. And it isn't the prettiest either way, is it? Let's take a look down here to see how things are going. everything. It will demand more copper as a consequence, which is sad. I feel like I should be letting this back up a little bit. Oh, we are producing so much science right now. Excellent. Alright, so that problem's solved? Question mark? Exclamation point? The tech is called automobilism. That isn't me just hallucinating that, right? It's automobilism. It's like it's a whole ideology around, you know, a car. I question that. I really do. I don't think that is the right term for it. I need to make moss better, right? That's my current bottleneck. Is Moss Farm V2 just a better moss farm? Does it have a higher assembly speed or something? Have another increased number of sources? Why would I want this? It's not selling it on me very well. Selling it for me. Selling me on it very well. But anyway, moss. So if I get a coarse fraction, I can do it better. That's even more better. It's like weak, weak, okay, alright, yes. This requires fertilizer. It doesn't seem like something I would do, but all this stuff is super easy. I think. What's coarse fraction from? 4 iron sticks equals 10 coarse fraction. I don't understand that, but it may not be expected of me at this point. So that is ashing completely, and copper plate production is going well, I hope. Right here. Yeah, we more than doubled it. Let's take a look at iron plate production. Oh, it doesn't really matter because it's fallen off a cliff because the belt is clogged. That's a good feeling. Automobilism has been researched. Okay, guys. Okay. So power is probably next. I can't make fish yet, so there's no mass production of the multi-blade fish turbine. Oh wait, there's raw fish. No, this just requires fish. And this is all later on. Fish eggs and fish food makes fish. Understood. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this copper right now. I suppose I should just smelt all of this. But yeah, I don't know if there's a but on the other side of that. That's just the correct thing to do. I feel like I'm leaving huge gaps in my defense. Just, yeah, like right there. This guy needs to move up and over. You are in the wrong place, sir. You need to fill this gap right here. And if you see any biters, try to make a really loud pain mechanical whirring. And I will come and I don't know, put in your replacement. There's a gap right there. The gap needs to be filled. This place has kind of reached its final form, yeah? Alright, that's secure, right? It's totally secure. So, need to put in a forge. Why do I have... Oh, I'm almost out of stone again. So it has to be like this. Then over here. And then right down here. And we will purge this waste ingredient. And this will require my attention just a little less. And you go there. And you pick up coal dust right there. And you ash out on the other side. Like so. And then we have a brand new copper belt. Okay, copper dribble that we will take south. No, that was correct. Oh. Optics. What's this? Crusher 2? Oh, it's a long way off. Just blindly researching. Yeah, get to work, guys. Get to work. Oh my god. Alright, I'll purge the rest later. And so this has to be drugged straight down. I need more of these. Should make more in the mall. Can I leapfrog the entire thing? That's going to be difficult. But it can be done, right? I guess the farther over to the left, the better here. So maybe go on just the other side of the water line. As I just casually clip power to who knows how much of my factory. Who even knows? Alright, good. And get rid of the rest of that. Purge it correctly. And down we go. And our goal is to impact into the copper line. So we will turn with the water line. Oh, guess you're not needed. And then just dip straight south right here. And we will have accomplished our goal. Purging one more waste material. Whoop, done. This is working. Oh, I'm just missing iron plate. Cannot overstate the value of just having personal resources just deposited around, not having to scrub the belt for it. Wonder when these guys are going to turn off because the boxes are full. Anyway, now I got more. I have to just turn these into plate, right? So we'll do this simply, very simply. Need more stone. Weird. Oh, almost 100 steel plate. That's nice. I'm going to run myself straight out of science soon. Creosote. This probably means something to me. Oh, it's on the way to make circuit boards. Ugh. That is going to be a very, very long endeavor. Okay, so up here, I just want a couple steel boxes, right? We are just going to make some very simple refineries. Or, I don't know if refinery is the right word. Foundry? Foundry? Foundries. Yeah. This will do aluminum. Just straight up like that. This one will do zinc, I guess. That's what that is, right? Zinc. Do you even smelt zinc like this? We're gonna find out. And this guy right here. Just gonna be lead. Which I'm pretty sure was obvious for anyone paying attention to the pattern. And then from behind, with the steel chair, we will just have a completely generic belt of coal dust. And upsy-goesies. Upsy-goesies. Clearly we have thought this through. This is part of a deep, concentrated plan, which is visible towards the wise. That's what I'm putting it. Yeah, the wise. Alright, I gotta do this. Pop, pop. Ash that way. And if I lined it up correctly, it will just ash directly into the existing line. See, I did something right. Does not appear that zinc works like this. Zinc ore cannot be smelted. Alright, okay, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. You do zinc now. You do this, you do that. Switcherooski. I probably didn't need to panic and cut the line of the aluminum, but I kind of panicked and cut the line of the aluminum. Alright. And now right here we have our product, right? We have aluminum plate. We have lead plate, which is right there, right there. Nice. Okay. Then over here, this lead plate, you get thrown in there. Alright, so how does one zinc? I have no idea. We're almost out of research. How does one zinc? Zinc. How does one zinc? Silver zinc alloy? Start with zinc plate, right? Borax, sand casting, molten zinc. That's not what I want to do. Or add hot air and it's better. Like, why wouldn't you add hot air at this point to get more? Powdered zinc? That kind of seems like my... Zinc ore, zinc... Wait, what? Locked behind vacuum tube electronics? What? What? So I have... It does work. I just don't have the... What? How'd you do this? Because you are wrong is what you are. Are we doing that over here too? So, where are you? Vacuum. Huh. So it's coming. Zinc plate is coming. I panicked for nothing. I just don't have the right skill right now. I haven't researched putting it into the hot place to make it do the melty thing. And that once I have this understanding firmly within my grasp, will I be able to do this? No, that was probably a hint that this was in the wrong place, right? Alright, so zinc will go there, just straight up zinc ore. And then right here, you'll go there. And this will be whitelist, zinc. Oh, I don't even have it yet. I can't even make it yet. Alright. You of course get there, and you of course ash out. Yeah, like this. Like it was intentional. Spaghetti. Oh wait, it doesn't work like that. Can't do that. There we go. This will work though. And then that'll be zinc plate out and blah blah blah, and it'll work. Okay? And we just have to wait. It is only a matter of sitting back and playing the waiting game. And eventually, this will kick into gear once I have the tech. I'll have to come and appropriately whitelist it so it doesn't just... Should I just blacklist coal dust? Blacklist ash? You can't take ash and that's it? That'll work eventually, right? In theory that'll work, right? I can make... I don't know. This is too much. Alright, so I sort of believe the ash processing system is complete, right? It's definitely consuming a ton, and I mean a ton of ash. Consuming 1.6K per minute. Not producing that much. That's good. Oh look, sap. Can't wait to get involved with sap, right? And this is going... Just remember, this is the wood line right here. And it is being generously donated to the power. Right over here, I guess. So this is moving at the speed of ash, or the speed of inserter. Yeah, look at that. Raw coal has no power. I suppose I should be looking into just refining up all the coal. Especially if I have the... oh, nice. The proper recipe for tar. Yeah, that's a good pattern I have going over there. So I think it's time to expand the mall. Then maybe expand seedling production. And then add a couple more tree farms. Half to create power, half to... Oh, I should probably double the boiler plant. Like right now. Because in theory, it's 2 boilers for 1 steam engine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In practice, it is 1 full
belt. I don't think I can put many on there, even if I had room, and I don't have room, so no use thinking about it. I guess I should mine more coal. Cut this around, mine an entire belt of coal, which looks like it's 8 miners, and then drag the coal belt probably through the increasingly scarce logistics space over here or up through here. This can be moved. This does not have any necessity here. Like, it would go just as fine up there. Reverse this belt. In fact, we're going to do that right now. Alright. High pressure furnace, come with me. All that guy was doing was producing carbon dioxide for the agricultural industry. That's probably the best way to put it, right? Agar is made in a high pressure furnace. I gotta disagree with you there. That is not the formulation I am familiar with. Alright, up, 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 up. Wasteful, yes, but it's what I did. Good. Now you just don't have the coke, right? Or it's just being eaten up entirely by the steel-making industry right now? Entirely? Like maybe one will get shed up north every once in a while? Maybe I should do this. Make it just a little off, you know? And split the production. Eventually I'll find a better way of making this stuff. Because this is super duper inefficient. But I'll have to make carbon dioxide better if I'm going to increase sapling production. I don't like seeing this. I don't like seeing this specifically right here. Oh, it can't ash. That will cause a negative feedback cycle right there. So, do we have power problems at the moment? No. No. Did we? Did we just have a brownout? I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, did I make it so that, I betcha. I have made it so that, downstream I'm creating just a little more ash. And that little more ash is now building up to exactly right here. Okay, so how do I address this? Well, we're going to do it the dumb way. We are going to do it the completely brutal caveman style way of just dragging the ash belt across. Me want ash here. Me press buttons. This is not what you want to do. You should be creating a logistic corridor to elegantly handle all of this. And we're going to reverse this one. Yeah. Here, please switch sides. Alright, and now we'll get that unplugged. Good. This is the great part of the game right here, when you have to struggle with these little rate problems. Later on, it's not an issue because you have the tools to deal with it. Look at this. That's no good. Alright. So I get this, and zinc will spring to life, right? I don't even have to think that hard about it. But over here, it's actually clearing out here. That's nice. It's still a solid belt of ash. Alright, so I guess what I do now is increase power. I make another belt of coal, just raw coal. Actually, would I like to, no, I don't want to rely on the overflow of the wood, because eventually the wood is going to get turned into treated wood, and then formica or I think that's how it goes, and then it eventually becomes circuit boards. So I have to treat the wood line as a resource line and not as a power line. This is still probably a decent place to stop, almost. Let's take a look. Again, I'm just going to keep staring at this. Oh, we're almost at... Yeah, look at that right there. There was a peak 2K ash consumption. I feel like that is a tremendous accomplishment. You may think that's weird, but that's just how I am. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we will be adding to the ash burden over here, unfortunately. So we'll have to try to get it onto this. Oh, I can't do this. Never mind. Because that has to ash out along that belt. This is such a generous patch, but I feel like I am using it incorrectly. You know? Why did I do this right here? Why did I make this structure? Why did I flip this over? I know I did it recently. I should just know offhand, yet I do not. Very strange. Alright, that's working. So I want to fit in 8 more miners in here. And that's going to be a little rough, isn't it? Well, with this doomed only to supply these boilers forever, I can constrain this. This is just this is where the wood line dumps in, because the wood line has to do something. And this is where the coal dust comes in, because again, the coal dust has to do something. So it's like auxiliary power, and then it gets all flipped off over there for some reason. So why not just snake this over here and just dump it right down here, because that's where it's headed anyway. Alright. And that will free up some belt space. Like, just admit who you are, is what this is. You are being used right here. Just admit it. There we go. And this gets picked up. And this gets picked up. And this doesn't have to exist. I feel like I should be able to get just about anything done in here with the space that I have. Oh, yeah, right. That doesn't work. We need a little more help. Alright, so then this is ash coming out here. And the carbolic oil is no longer of any relevance. So let's just pick this up. Clean up our base a little bit. Carbolic oil is no longer relevant. It was very important for a little while there, but then the age passed. All right, so this is a little too much. I don't know why I have this belt like this when clearly the ash should be just coming right here. And it will be much more compact, not to mention crossing less of the resource patch. So pick that all up. Oh, it's also coming over from there. Alright, I begin to see why this exists. Can I do better? Well, obviously. Okay, obviously. So this comes up instead. Can you do better? Are you paying attention? Alright, so that gets out of there. That means I have now cleared the coal belt. Just a little, the coal, coal mining patch, coal resource patch. Just a little more. Okay. This is starting to look better, right? This is obviously nowhere near out. Nowhere near. It's just an enormous amount of resources right here, for which I am grateful. Alright, so that's just never going to grab, so don't do that. So, alright, we have cleared our space. And optimal is right there, right? We're just going to do one of these. Yeah. I'm just going to do the standard. I'm going to drag it up and out of the coal belt. And we are going to use that to fuel more boilers. And hopefully we will use that power eventually. So just look around, look around. We have to ash out from the back, right? Only this isn't substantial ash. So we'll just do it like this. We'll just go into the existing ash line. Would be right there. That looks tidy, right? And then we'll do the exact same thing right here. Ash, 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 ash. Yeah, like this. And then underground belt. I was going to go around, then I realized I could just go through and be a little more compact. And that is a little more virtuous, right? And then we have to... Oh, the hard part is this one, right? This one... No, this one. No, wait. This one I don't think can grab. It's not fast enough. If I had a better inserter, it would actually work. But I don't. Take some Keratin. Here, use that. Here, I got some coal dust in my inventory. See, it doesn't have enough to grab, which is super embarrassing for it. So we'll do this. Yeah. Why don't I have that just as a matter of course? I suppose it slightly unbalances the production on the belts. Slightly. Oh no, I can fix that too. Yeah. Huh. Feel as if I've learned something. Alright, anyway. There is more power being produced. So now we want 8 more boilers. Boilers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got a ton of pipe. I should really just go to the mall and have this pipe made just automatically. And like this should go right here, right? That's the proper space for it. And look at me, probably just cut power to the entire factory like that. And so this will power all these 4. So what I should do is just 1, 2, 3, 4, and put 4 more on here to match the increased amount of steam I'm going to be producing. And I'll put them right in the center and leave logistics space on both sides. Is that a good idea? Seems like a good idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't want to put it on the bottom. And that's cutting it real close. Alright, so like that. Like that. And we've just kind of... Why are we having brownouts? I guess we didn't have enough to begin with. Wow, why are we having brownouts? What is asking for so much power? That's interesting. Oh, we have to go see that zinc. Oh, this is bad. That's no good. The zinc just kicked in? Yeah. Alright. Okay, we're venting zinc right there. Alright, good. This, not good. Not good at all. I guess we do one of these then, since we don't have a splitter for some reason. And then like this, yeah. Commit. Why do we have so much power usage right now? Solid separators are taking too much. Jaw crushers? Maybe I'm doing this just in time. I really do need the boilers online. Okay, anyway. Think happy thoughts instead. Like right here. 2, 3, 4. No, right there. 3, 4. And this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And this should be working, right? Unless this. Did I clip the steam production at some point? Doesn't look like it. Oh, are they all completely ashed up? I guess power has been getting to be a problem. I just hadn't noticed. Alright, I understand. Completely understand. Now we have to join these lines. Though I think... Oh, let's not take a chance, right? Not take a chance that it not being how it works. There. We'll join the system. Whoop. And then a whole lot of pipes. Okay, good, 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 and good. Now it's all about ashing out, but I can't ash out because of power problems. I guess we can only function properly when the wind is blowing right now. Move quick. Move quick. I think it's kind of neat how there's like 2 power bumps with this tech. One when you get higher temperature steam, but another separate one when you get faster hands in order to unload faster and load faster. I think that's kind of funny. Right now I definitely need more hands. And more plates, please. Just toss them right here. Okay, all this stuff, all this stuff. Now just an entire wall of loaders. Okay, not loaders. Loaders would be easy. I'm not sure if I'm going to use loaders. I know they're like available in this mod. Doesn't mean I'm going to use them. Loaders always felt slightly wrong. Slightly not Factorio. I suppose that's why they're not in the main game, right? You want to see all of these moving parts. That's Factorio. That's where Factorio lives. The factory needs to look busy. If it doesn't look like it's moving, then it's just not Factorio. I think that's the proper way to put it. Fluids. Let's see if this is part of my problem. Steam production has fallen off. That's interesting. I wonder why. Oh, I never attached this to an asher. Yeah, I just clipped the power pole, remember. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, come on, guys. Alright. Can I get through? I can. Alright, finally. Oh, and what to do, even. Do we have power satisfaction? Like, I don't even know what to do with this stuff. Is this this is not a solution? Alright, we are choking on ash. Why aren't you working? Sir, why aren't you... Oh, no pyrite out? Did I not complete that? I didn't. Oh, that's a problem, eh? Sir, why are you not working? Do not have enough hands. Alright, let's take a look at our graph for ash consumption and production. Oh, wow. What did we do? How did this work? What did we do to just produce so much ash all at once? Need more power. Need better power. Is this just the wind going out? Should I go fishing and just put up like 10 more turbines? So I need to do one of these right here. Right? And then what's the matter? What does it matter when it's coming up into this? So this has to be the primary belt, and then this has to be the secondary belt. This is what's known as planning. This is planning right here. Here, let's make it worse. Splitters, I miss you. Where does that even come from? I don't know. Alright, it is consuming at full bore. Looks like we're finally building up steam. And it's producing so much ash. I feel like I've made it substantially worse somehow. Like I've done damage to the factory in my last. Oh yeah, there's this. This has to come out somehow. Yeah, I feel like I've done something bad. So that will move ever so slightly. But there's a lot of ash built up behind that. So I guess I need another one. But the problem is, like, I need more power to run more ash separators. Yeah, and this one it's working on my backlog, which is half of the reason why it is like it is. I suppose I can just do this. And that will help, right? Just use the buffer for what it is. That'll make the belt flow a little bit. But why is... So this is a full belt and that is a full belt. And they have an equal number of inserters inserting into them. But this belt is not... Well, maybe it's working on a backlog. Maybe because I just threw down all those inserters. Maybe it will clear itself before long. It will start flowing. Oh, am I going to have to get a third belt? I mean, obviously I'm going to need a third belt. Okay, I guess. Kind of wish I could... Okay, yeah, look, it is clearing. So, yes, I am processing this entire batch, belt of ash, and that entire belt of ash. How is our steam production? Yeah, that I believe. And it's building up more and more of a backlog. And this is just completely ashed up, and that's why this is moving so slow. And hopefully with these two things working at once, maybe that's one big reason to make more wood is just it's just that less ash. Like each one of these could be less ash. Because each one of this comes in and it turns into a unit of ash. So maybe that's what I want to do. I really want to invest super duper hard into wood simply to burn it because it burns clean. We stopped here. Kinda. It's not backed up there, so. So this is a really good stopping point right here. We have accomplished a goal after a fashion. That's the best way to put it, right? We have done thing. Is good thing? Maybe. Is bad thing? Maybe. Does coal dust go to ash too? Yeah. Coal dust is just like free coal. Bonus coal. That is completely doing just fine down there, right? Though it may fill back up. And if it does do that, then it does have to go into one of these lines. Which is fine, I'll make that work. I feel like this should be murdering my pollution footprint, but it's not because of all of my countermeasures. So I'm going to build a tree farm over here. I'm going to build a tree farm here and one on either side of the lead patch, and try to keep the peace as long as I can until I can, settle all arguments in a single go. But the factory is no longer choking on its own products. Oh look, zinc plate. Nice. Some lead plate, some aluminum plate. All of that will eventually have to go into the system properly. Oh, nice. And the tech is just pouring in. What? Oh, I can research it now, but I can't build them because I don't have the simple circuit boards. It takes 2 simple circuit boards to make an inserter? Ooh. Ooh. Ah, well, whatever. What is this? Electrolysis? Was that here before? I can't remember. Was it here in the non-hard mode game? I don't know. So I'm just going to take a minute to just look at what I have done. Bask in the glow of the factory. Look at the happy belts taking things from point A to point B. Making sure that this isn't getting all clogged up and destroying the factory itself. Okay, this is still a problem. This right here says build another ashery. That's just... There's nothing else for it. Stop being dumb. Build another ashery. Just choked. Utterly choked. Oh, look at this. Alright. Okay, I say. I will build 2 more separators. And we will continue iterating on the pattern here. I really should just dump so much wood into the system. It's a cleaning mechanism. The other thing to do is to react it up into coal. Run this forward many, many times. It's raw coal into coal, and then coal into coke. And that loses a ton of energy, but then tar goes into coal? No. Pitch? Yeah, tar goes into pitch with steam, unfortunately. And then produces a whole bunch of stuff. And then pitch goes into coke. And this seems to be extremely efficient right here for producing coke from tar. But it is likely costs. The cost will probably come from the electricity, because all of the electricity use seems very high. Alright, so next time I play... Oh no, let's just do it now. It's in theme for right now, right? Go build 2 more. Need to go fetch some copper. Need to go build another one of these things. On the upside, it looks like copper is not a problem for us at the moment. Another one of you. And we'll just do it now. And then this will become our 3rd ash belt. It'll come just straight up here, snake around, skip over, come up right here. And then I will put 1 more here, directly in this pattern. Officer, could you please give us a little room to breathe? Right there. Lucky that these things don't produce huge amounts of pollution all on their own. Oh my god, it'd take forever to build though. Alright, come on my friend. So this has to go... it'll go right here, right? And I have to move you, unfortunately. Mr. Happy Fish Turbine. There you go. Continue your good work. Then we put right there. And right there we put this. And this time we remember to hook it up, right? Goes right there. This all feels very wrong in that I'm struggling so hard to deal with the waste products when I know there's a way not to have waste products by just going completely to wood. I wonder how much it's worth to actually do that. Okay, where's the other one? You go right here. You are doing the exact same thing. And you go and you go. And you go and you go. There you go. And now you do coal dust, which we will connect in just like everything else. You will do iron oxide, which we will connect in just like we've done many times before. You will do soot, just like everywhere else. There, wonderful. We will light it. Like so. There we go. Fortunately, it's taking power because it is scrubbing the waste products from power by taking power. This is a problem. It's one of them, not really a catch-22, but it is a catch. Alright, so we have ash belt numero trace. Beginning to regret being so close to the water here. And we should not have any communication there. Okay, so we're gonna... we will do some artificial belt swapping here. There we go. Probably should have been done a little farther back, just for to give a little breathing room. this is good. Is the ash separation, yeah, solid separator is now the biggest component of my entire setup. I should go fishing. I should go fishing, and I should get a whole lot more fish turbines and just set them up somewhere. Are we good? Actually working? There. Now we have the dual row coming in. Is this going to solve my ash problems? I strongly doubt. But at least it's draining for the moment. See, right there. Completely draining it out. And how is the ash system down here? Going good? Yeah, looks just fine. Slowly clearing out, turning that ash into seedlings. It feels just plain virtuous, doesn't it? Alright, so this system no longer needs to exist. We'll just pretend I never did that, right? That never happened. It just didn't happen. Ignore it. Oh wait. Is it necessary still? Oh, shame. Shame for doing it. Shame for ripping it out. Shame for thinking I could cover my sins so easily. Alright. You keep doing what you're doing then. Here, one more. Alright, so near 3 full ash lines, nowhere near 3 full ash lines, but 3 ash lines that are decently saturated. So ash production is down, and I'm pretty sure that tracks with the wind, right? No? I wonder how that tracks with. See, that's just very mysterious to me. I feel like there should be a reason. But ash consumption hit 2.6. That's real nice. Not here. Have a couple more arms. Don't be bogged down by the rate of inserters. Yeah, watch me trade an ash problem for a soot problem. It's subtly different. It sounds similar though. Alright, so now the world is in an okay place. I've doubled the power production in form of steam. I sorely wish I had a better form of power. Next time I play, increase seedling production and probably do it in a more diverse area to increase the pollution segregation effects. Like do some seedling work down here, do some seedling work down there, and then also wood production right here, then wood production up here, and then flank the lead with wood production. And then after that, maybe even before that, expand the mall next. That's probably next, right? Seems like it would make a lot of sense. And we're brick bound right now, which is fine. Science is coming along. I have no shortage of that. So things are in real good shape at the moment, in theory, until the coal runs out, but we've got so very much of it. So, goal. Step 1, expand mall to make more iron products. Targets pipe, underground belts, and burner assemblers, I think. And then next step, increase sapling production, both for pollution and for fuel production. This will reduce the amount of ash. Here, let's just take a look at wood production. This should be nice, right? This should be a measure of how well we're doing in the world. But where is wood? There's logs, so necessarily wood will be on top of this. Alright, so it's very spiky. I zoom out a little bit. But this would all be ash, because the vast majority of it ends up burnt in place of coal. Some of it ends up burnt just on its own. But okay. Expand mall, expand seedling production, install additional. Oh, look at you. This is backing up. Alright. It is backing up. So, we do the thing, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You come in here with preferential treatment. And again, the wood line goes right here. It's just as a favor, it's dipping into the coal dust line. It doesn't have to be there. It doesn't have to do this job. The wood line will go over here and it will eventually come back. Alright. I got all excited last game because of copper level 2. I always like going up a step on the refining chain, but I found I could not do it because we're actually ashing out here. Oh, that's enormous. There's so many boilers that we're almost on the verge of being able to clear them. That is completely enormous. I always like going up on the production chain for all resources essentially. I like putting in iron production level 2, even though I know I don't really need it. But copper is gated behind circuit boards, level 2 copper, and it's quite a ways away. See, we're almost overwhelmed on coal dust because it's preferential for wood. So this will bear watching. If coal dust can't be vented and then we can't process ash, that would be embarrassing, don't you think? And the wood belt's only going to get more dense. So I guess what has to happen here is one of these. This will also underline the fact the wood is joining the... how do you do this? The wood joins the coal dust belt, not the other way around. I wish I could instruct it to hit near instead of far. But whatever. Well, this is now getting bad. Is this seriously just not taking that much power? Are we stopped? How is this even possible? Oh, the wind must be blowing, right? Kinda. I should definitely go fishing and make more. It has so much impact right at this point. Later on, of course, it doesn't, but right now it's really nice. It's fun just staring at the factory, just looking at the little details. It's actually stopped. It's actually completely stopped. Power needs are so low right now. I guess it's not a terrible thing if the wood belt backs up, right? Well, no, it is, because it stops eating pollution, essentially. And that's bad. I need, like, the wood is almost a byproduct. Alright. Anyway, this is a problem for another day. I'll have to figure something here. Just. Am I being dumb? Am I being just dumb? Just do this. At least now the coal dust. Well, it's hard to say that the coal dust is dominant like this. It would have to be on the other side of the belt, which I suppose I should just do, right? I should switch the coal dust from the side of the belt it's on to the other side of the belt. And then it will take preference over this line of raw coal, which honestly shouldn't ever be used. Is that the big problem I'm dealing with right now? No, it's all draining out anyway. Well, it's going to come under competition, though. I don't care. Alright, I'm done. Save game. Save game. Next time, I just do more and also stare at the factory and just blather to myself. Both these things are coming soon. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.